You were always there to help. You were always there to help me. Even when no one else was there. You were always there for me. Even when I can't see you. Even when I cannot trace. Fine. When I started staying alone, there were times where I run out of capital for my business because I need to feed, I need to clothe myself. Everything would just be too much on me. So the extent I can't feed, I just go to bed with just Gary in my tummy. I had to sleep on the floor. My door, it had no lock, and I'm just wondering what else can I do? Like, where next am I going, or how am I going to pull through this tough situation? And this song would just pop out of my head. God is always there for me, or even when things seem to be so bad, He's just there for me. I had siblings, they're way older than me, and they were all in school. So I just had to wait back for them to like go further before I enter. So the wait was too much for me, and Jesus wants to talk over my, I don't see.
Naomi Akpegba is just 21 years old, but she's already an independent woman with the way she fends for herself and puts food on her own table. Since she left secondary school in 2016, the Benue State indigenous has been selling buns and cakes after leaving her family to seek greener pastures. Today, she is grateful for how far she has come and is also encouraging young ladies out there to live their dreams and not bottle themselves in one corner by thinking less of themselves. My name is Damilare Okola. You're watching a fresh episode of the Naija Woman series on Legit TV.
So you sell cake. How did you come about selling cakes?
Okay, after I graduated from school, that secondary school, in 2016, things were a bit tough. So I just made do with what mom told me. Like, she will always sell buns, make it, and then give me to go sell when I'm not in school. So after I graduated, I saw it as a way I can actually earn and support myself.
When you graduated from university now or still secondary school?
Secondary school.
Okay, so since 2016 you've not tried to go to tertiary institution? Or
No. I've tried like a couple of times, but when I'm being given the admission, the resources are not there. So that's why I said, let me do what I do, save up, and then go to school. After I graduate, I'll set up a shop, a baking store for myself, and make my buns, upgrade to baking of cakes, wedding cakes, and other snacks.
okay, Naomi, how many times have you gained admission? Can you remember how many times have you gained admission that you couldn't go to school because of lack of resources? How many times?
3 times.
Can you tell us when? Yes.
Okay, the first one was in 2016. I just wrote my WAEC, so I got JAMB. I got 182. The second one, I applied in federal, I've forgotten. But I think the third one, it was in UNN. I wrote the aptitude test. I was not given the admission. and this 2019 I didn't apply for jam because I felt like I needed to save up more before I would forge ahead. So that's why.
Have you been able to save up now, or what's up?
Yeah, I've saved a little. I think I can start and whatsoever. When I don't have lectures, I still go out and sell. So I'll have a bit little. I'll have a little bit income for my next whatever.
Next move or whatever
Yeah.
it is that you need money for.
Yeah, sure.
So when you say you've saved up enough, do you have a particular school in mind, and then what course particularly do you want to study?
Okay. The thing is, I applied BSU, but I can go to any university. Any university I'm being given admission, I can go. Either JAM could decide to give you admission here or here. So anywhere they give me the admission, I can go. But I'm sure with what I do, I can still pull through
Wherever you are.
wherever
What
I
course?
am.
What course are you?
Accounting or business administration.
Why?
Why?
Why not something to do with catering?
Oh, well, I say that's because of how I started. I had in mind to be a business lady or an accountant because I like counting money.
You count a lot of money with your business, I believe.
Yeah, I count a lot of money. Not that much, but
Right.
I count money in my business. I get to sell every day and at least 5,000 naira, 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira. I have it anytime I go out to sell. So there I can feed and I can get clothes myself and do other things with the little income I have.
Are you telling me that you make 5,000, 3,000 naira daily?
Yes. Every day I go out to sell, I make 3,000, 4,000 or 5,000 naira.
So this is aside your the costs of production, or
No, that's everything. Because things are a bit high. So everything when you go out, you just sell 5,000 naira.
and how much is your profit if we were to calculate
If I'm to calculate and remove everything,
the profit?
the profit is 1.5.
1.5
Yes.
every day.
Yeah.
So you make a minimum of 1,500 naira as profit
Yes.
every day.
Yes.
So in a month, that's some amount of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Okay, so tell us about your activities, your catering stuff. How easy is it for you on a daily? How do you go about this stuff? You wake up in the morning and you're thinking, how do I do this and that?
Okay, initially it's a bit tough, but I see it as a means of, I see it as my life now. I get to like wake up by 1 or 2. I mix it so that I'll give it time to rise. So when it's 4:30, 5 o'clock, I start frying to get to the market early as 8. So when I'm done frying, I go to the market. That's 8 o'clock when people are coming to buy stuff. Then I sell. That's where I get customers. I sell, and by 12 to 1, by 1 2 like that, I'm done from the market. Then I come home. When I come home, I get some food stuff before reaching home. So I prepare something to eat for myself, and then I'll call it a day.
Do you stay by yourself, Naomi? Do you live by yourself, or do you live with your parents or so?
I live by myself.
By yourself. So I suppose you also pay house rent.
Yeah, sure.
How much is your rent annually?
Okay, my rent is 35,000 naira.
And you pay the rent from your business.
Yes. My business clothes me. I pay my rent from there. I feed from there. I do everything from my business.
Can I ask you if you have a boyfriend?
No.
You don't?
No.
Guys don't come or you're not interested?
The thing is, I just see it's like wasting of time and energy. I feel like I can channel them more into something. Like I can channel it more because let me say my business is a bit is stressful. No
Already?
doubt. Yeah, it's stressful. You get to like sleep on minutes and hours, and then you wake up and you try to do this. You don't have time to like flex, do makeup, go to parties because you know you need to meet people in the market at this particular time. I am an independent lady, so I just like to like do my thing. And
So can you tell us about your family? Tell us about your siblings, your parents and your siblings. How many siblings do you have and why your parents?
I don't want to talk about my family. It will just get me emotional. I don't want to.
You get emotional
Mm,
and you don't want to get emotional.
I don't want to get emotional. I might end up crying, so I don't
You
want
should
to.
get emotional and talk about them. Maybe it's a way of healing.
Okay. I have 5 siblings plus me, making it 6. I have a mom. I have a dad. They all stay in Gwe West, but I'm not staying with them. I had to look for greener pastures, like work.
When you say you had to look for greener pastures, were they not living well? Were you not living well with them? Or what actually happened?
Well, I think it was because things were a bit difficult, so I don't want to be a burden to them. So I took out time to like talk to mom, so that I will be on myself. I get to like make something out of myself instead of being a burden to them. I just feel like I don't need to be a burden to them. I'm responsible for my survival, so that's why.
When you say things were tough, how tough were things?
Things were tough in the sense I had siblings that were way older than me, and they were all in school, so I just had to wait back for them to like go further before I enter. So the wait was too much for me, and Jesus, I want to talk about I don't want to. I don't want to put this on.
On the internet?
No, I
Okay.
don't want to.
Okay. Let's continue. So your business. Let's talk about your business. You seem more interested in the business and you're always excited when we mention this business. What are your prospects? I mean, what are you looking forward to? What are your plans with this business?
Yeah, I love my business because way back at home when mom used to fry the small chops during Christmas season, I'll be with her and I'll be eating from there. So anytime I'm hungry, like there's nobody to prepare something for me. So in the morning, that's my breakfast. I just eat it, drink water, and I go out to sell because you don't get to like keep a customer waiting that you want to go and eat. So I just eat that and then I go to work. So I'm very happy when I'm selling, especially when customers patronize me. I'm very, very happy because I feel like that's the way I can get my daily bread and I can get everything I want to. So I'm very, very happy when I'm talking about my business. It's more like I enjoy what I do and I love what I do. I like anything that concerns baking, anything that concerns cooking, because I know it's from there I'll eat my own share. So I really love it.
Yeah, I like the energy you're putting into this. But have your friends sometime told you that maybe they've one time or the other told you that there are faster ways or quicker ways of making money than this stressing yourself, having smoke all over your body, your eyes, pepper and all? Have your friends ever told you there are faster ways of making money than this before?
Yeah, they did. I could remember a friend once told me, Naomi, you're always looking too old and too dull. You should freshen up, make your hair look nice and all that. And I'll be like, there is time for everything. Now it's time to work. So I need to work now to put food on my table, because there are a lot of people out there that they don't work, everything is being given to them, so they don't know how much it costs for them to like get things done. So I'm very very keen on other ways of making money. I just want to stick with what I know,
You're
and
very
then
keen or you're not keen?
mm,
You're very keen on other ways of making money, or you're
I'm not
not
keen.
Right.
Like I don't fancy other ways, other quick ways of making money. I don't.
But what other quick ways have you told you? You've not mentioned them.
Okay. Cut.
No, tell us. I mean, no. If there are other quicker ways they've told you, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's just the truth. What have they told you? Okay, look, this stuff is taking the whole day. Your eyes get swollen and all of that. You can do this and that. Those are the things I'm asking. Are there specific things they've told you before that you can actually do?
Yeah, like somebody will be like, Naomi, you don't need to go through frying every day. You can actually invest in this, invest in that, invest in this, and I don't see it, because or you can go and work for somebody and then get paid. And I'm like, work for somebody. At the end of the day, I'll have just 10,000 naira in my certificate, just 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira. Meanwhile, I can make my own buns, sell it, and at the end of the month, I can get more than 15,000 naira and more than 10,000 naira. So I don't see any need. If it takes me looking like an old woman, then fine. I'm going to do it. It's no big deal.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I mean, 5 years. In 5 years, where do we see you? Where are you seeing yourself?
I still have plans of going to school. So in the next 5 years, I should graduate from school, and there I'll try to put up a business, like a standard catering business for myself.
So have you started working towards this, or this is just a plan that you've written somewhere?
Yeah, I've started working towards it. Most of my savings is for my school and after my school, and what I have to put on ground after my school.
Okay, your daily routine seems triangular. You wake up, you fry, you go out to sell, and you're back home. You sleep for some hours. You wake up, you fry, you sell. Are there other things you do? Like, are there other things you can do, maybe for fun, or what do you do when you're a little bit less busy?
Okay, when I'm a little bit less busy, I go to church. Like, I always go to church. After sales on Wednesday, I go to midweek service, and on
church, walk, church, fry, fry, church.
yeah, and I bake as well. So when a customer has any work, like I make birthday cake as well. So birthday cakes and wedding cakes, but it's not regularly. So anytime they just give me that work, I don't need to fry anymore. I just go to my friend's shop, pay him for using his shop, and then make the cake and then deliver it. That's what I do when I'm less busy and I have work to do. But sometimes when I don't have work to do, I enjoy reading, and then I enjoy watching movies.
You don't sing, you don't dance.
I sing a lot. I love singing, but I don't dance. I don't know how to dance.
Yeah, will you sing for us?
What kind of song do you want me to sing?
What kind of song can you sing?
I can sing gospel.
Sing.
What kind of gospel?
What kind of gospel can you sing?
Okay. You always there to help. You were always there to help me. Even when no one else was there, you were always there for me. Even when I can't see you, even when I cannot trace. Fine.
I was going to ask you what inspired that particular song.
Well, when I started staying alone, there were times where
Take your time. Take your time.
when I started staying alone, there were times where I run out of capital for my business because I need to feed, I need to clothe myself, I need to pay my bills. So everything would just be too much on me. So the extent I can't feed 3 square meal a day. Sometimes I just go to bed with just Gary in my tummy, and I'm just wondering what else can I do? Like, where next am I going, or how am I going to pull through this tough situation? And this song will just pop out of my head. God is always there for me, even in my tough moments, even when I don't have anything, or even when things seem to be so bad. He's just there for me, working where or working when. He's just there doing one thing or the other, opening ways for me, one way or the other. So I love singing. It's a way that I free myself from everything that I'm feeling, all the stress and the heat and everything. I just feel like He's going to be where God is just there making a way for me. So church is what I do in my free time. I go to church 247. I go to church and I'm happy because I'm not where I used to be before. Because when I took off that I was going to cut off myself, it was difficult. I had to sleep on the floor. I had to, in fact, my door, it had no lock. But with time, I took some of my savings. I just bought lock, and then little by little I got to bed. There was no light. There was no bed in my room, so I used the sack of the floor that I sell. I spray it on the floor and I use the wrapper to like cover myself. So with time I got to bed. Little by little I got some things. I even got carpet, and there is light in my room now. So I'm happy. When I look at everything, I'm just happy for God's mercies on my life. That's why I always put up a big smile when I'm hustling, because it's from there that I can say, okay, this is what I have now, and I'm grateful for where I am now.
Do you still want to sing another song?
What kind of song do you want me to sing?
Sing any other one that inspires you a lot. Let's say you're not interested in singing for now.
So I can never get tired of singing.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. When you're frying some of this stuff that you sell, what are the things that run through your mind? I mean, when you're frying, what are the things that run through your mind? What things do you tell yourself when you're frying every day?
Anytime I'm frying, and anytime I'm on the streets, I feel like this is my story. This is my starting point. I just have this feeling that I'm going to be a great person someday. So anytime I'm frying, I just feel like this is not my destination. This is just a level I'm passing through to wheresoever I'm going. Because I know I'm going to somewhere big. So I just feel like it's my starting point and it's my story. So that's why sometimes I put down everything that I do, because I know someday I'll look back at my rough days and be like, yes, God pulled me through.
Right. What has been your biggest challenge? I mean, what's the biggest challenge this kind of business? I mean, there are other challenges. Every business has its challenges, but this particular one, what's the basic challenge for you as a person?
Okay, this particular business, you need customers. You need customers. You need people that patronize you. So I won't say I have that much challenge. It's always, you know, sometimes you'll be running a business and you get to like do one or two things and then your capital is out, but you still find a way to like get back on track. So I feel like the only challenge I have is just people that will support me. If I have a lot of people patronizing me, I'll never get tired of making those balls. I'll never get tired and I'll never get shy of making them.
Right. What would be a dream come true for you? I mean, what situation would be like, oh, my dreams have finally come true? What situation have you looked at in that manner before?
My dream come true will be if I actually make mom proud, make mom happy in one way or the other. Because she taught me what I know now. She taught me how to make these buns that I now see as a way of surviving, as a way of living. So my biggest dream is to make my mom happy.
How would you possibly make her happy? Maybe by building her a house or something?
I know she'll be happy if she sees that I'm successful in whatsoever area of life I find myself. I know she'll be happy that I'm succeeding in this area. If it's catering business, then I'm succeeding in it. I have a lot of people patronizing me and I take this business to the next level. She'll be very happy and proud of me.
Is there any other thing you want to tell us?
I just want to tell somebody out there, there are lots of people out there that are very shy of what they do. I don't think you should feel embarrassed. Even if you're selling charcoal and you're black as that charcoal you sell, I still feel you should sell it out. Like, let someone know what is happening to you. Like, put it down, because that's just your starting point. You're surely going to move forward. You're surely going to step up. At least before, I had no bed in my house, but now I have a bed I rest my head on. So there is no situation that you can stay there forever. You can just move up. You can step up. So everything you do, just let it out. It's okay. It's okay for them to mock you. It's okay for them to laugh at you. It's okay for them to give you bad comments even when you post. It's fine. Just do it and be free. Because there is nothing that people will not talk about. Some people even lie that they give you this particular amount of money. But just don't stop what you're doing. Just keep on doing what you're doing.